So it's got. So see with these, right? Which one do you think is better? This one or that one?
Nah, it depends what outfit. They're both sick. They're both cold. I love this seminal sounds. That's sick with 016. Like that's so sick. Both are sick. It depends what outfit. I feel like we're giving people bare choice.
Which do you think your fans would prefer?
I think anything with us on it. I think I want to rap. I can't lie. I think anything with us on it. That's too iconic. Yeah. I think this is going to be an image that people remember in the scene. I can see this in people's rooms as well, like even just the image.
So for the tees, like, do you think this is gonna work?
This, I can't lie, the girl dem, when I saw this, I was like, yeah, this is gonna be for every summer outfit, this is ideal. And the colours, like the Jamaican colours, the embroidery as well. And
you know what, I didn't even clock it as the Jamaican colours, you know. The guy who I reached out to, big up Tory. I just told him what I wanted and he just got to work. So he came up with the colour scheme, but it's crazy that it just works, man.
Proper aligns, it works. And not many people have this embroidery, like that's special.
I've never seen anyone do that.
Neither.
Love the hoodie. Hoodie's crazy, right?
Yeah, the slightly off black, like greyish look is, it's so nice. I love it all, honestly. The bold. I feel like Suck Your Mum season is in full effect.
So for people who don't know, like with Suck Your Mum season, how did you come up with that?
I think like at the end of last year, I had a big year in 2024, but there was a lot of assumptions around like how I got there or like.
Really? You did that as well?
Yeah. Like, the story of our life. Yeah, literally like just loads of like, no one gets the iceberg of this music thing. Like it's a proper iceberg analogy. You only see the top, you only see the success, but all the struggles, all the late trains, all the late nights and early mornings, even the investment, like time, money, everything. No one sees that. No one sees the risks that we take and stuff. So it was kind of a reflection of that and the feeling it is to be trying to push your hustle and people not understanding it. Yeah.
How do you manage to like make music, like write songs, but you're doing shows everywhere. I swear you're one of the busiest artists. You're in different countries, festivals, every type of festival, every type of show. How do you balance that? Like, and how do you avoid the pressures? You know, there's mental health issues and everything else. Because it is with late nights, doing shows, traveling. I don't think people realize it's a very solitary experience. Like, you know, I think everyone thinks you're just pulling up with 10 man them and
it's
really not. There's a lot of reflection time when you do this. But how do you maintain?
Literally, like live by a to-do list and literally stick to it. Like I don't know. I this is a lifestyle. Like this, actually, something you said to me when I first met you, and you said to me about how like, you know, like you have to literally eat, sleep, breathe this. And when you said that just validated what I was doing and reminded me to like stick on my grind. And because a lot of my friends, they'll be going to football games, who are also artists, they'll be going to football games whilst I'm in studio every day. And like then they'll always be like, how did you get that booking, by the way? And I'll be like, I don't know, just grind. And I don't know, it's literally a lifestyle. I don't know anything else but the grind. I've always been like this. When I used to ride BMX, I used to sell other parts just to buy a new parts, and I used to always be that person just to make something out of nothing. So yeah.
How did you get into music? How did you fall into it?
Just, my dad is actually a junglist, but I didn't grow up with him, but I always knew he was into that. And my mum was into like Nas, Tribe Called Quest. Like some of the first songs I heard were like,
I approve.
Yeah, Lauryn Hill, Nas, Tribe.
You had the greatest upbringing.
For real, no, big up my mum, because she's a proper hip hop head, and she really taught me like the philosophy of hip hop as a culture, and like, I feel like she instilled that in everything I do.
Wow.
And so I just always been writing bars and stuff. But I think when I went to uni in Nottingham, like you can start a new life and feel like confident. So I just went to Nottingham, joined the Hip Hop Society, and just went ham. And
there's a Hip Hop Society?
Yeah, University of Nottingham Hip Hop Society. Shout out to them.
Okay.
They really started my journey, really. Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Nah, big
your come up is crazy, man.
Nah, big up, thank you. And I do think the Jamaican Irish proper influence is my thing. So even this is just perfect. Like the green, the yellow, the red, everything is
So I've done like custom pieces before. I've done stuff for like when I'm DJing, but you know, with the music side of things, I've never done any kind of merch like this before, and I just think that the song is so powerful. I think the track's a banger. I was just like, yeah, it makes sense. Like I think it's such a powerful statement that Succulent Season is the makings of an anthem. So I was like, when you came up with that, and then, you know, we did the acronym, and then when I reached out to Tori to do the artwork, and he knows like I'm into Marvel and stuff like that, I grew up on it and everything, so he did his thing with the artwork and the design, and then yeah, come on, makes sense to put it on a tote bag.
Yeah,
So it's like, you know what? I didn't even think about tote bags. Like, big up Louis, innit? Like, he came up with that one, and when I saw it, I was like, wow. I didn't even know it could be doing that.
Yeah,
So,
that's too sick.
yeah, it's amazing. I think it just brings everything to life and so forth. So we've got the track Succulent Season. It's going to be ringing out every festival all through the summer.
Yeah.
What else have you got lined up?
Yeah, so I've got a project coming this year with some big features and just loads of shows, and yeah, I'm just excited to roll it all out. Last year was just the start for real, and this year really getting into it, so yeah.
It's dope, man. It's dope.
Big up on the tune as well. Like, it's a pleasure to be working with a goat for real. Been looking up to you for time.
Oh,
and
stop
like,
it,
nah,
stop
honestly,
it,
like
stop
it's
it,
mad,
stop
and the beat just fit exactly what I needed to say. It left enough room for me to be like thought provoking, but also just like it's a bop as well. I think we hit the perfect in between of like quality sounds, but also like meaningful lyrics, and that's a hard thing to do. So big up.
Now, thank you as well for doing your thing on it. It's like, I'd send you the beat and you tore it up. So appreciate it.
Come on, man.
Appreciate it.
Suck you on season.